Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hope. I am going to do a very brief book haul. I went to the library today, went to a somewhat local bookstore, then I got an Amazon order. I know it was Prime Day a few days ago and I actually didn't take advantage of any of those deals because, as you can see, I couldn't. So I got The Words We Lost by Nicole Deese. This is the first book in the Fog Harbor romance series, and romance is actually not a genre that I ever really pick up unless it's like Jane Austen. It's about a publishing company called Fog Harbor Books in San Francisco, and this follows Ingrid Erickson. She's the main character. She is an editor. She's endured grief leading up to where we find her at the start of this book. I read about 50 pages of it last night. She is confronted with her past and is called back to a place. I'm trying not to give too much away. She's called back to a place that is going to be difficult to revisit, but she does have incentive to go back because she needs something in order to keep her job. It was on my list to read my kids was The Tale of Despero by Kate DiCamillo. This was a really good price. So I wanted to pick that up for them, and it was in like excellent condition. I loved this book growing up. I loved her writing specifically, and I remember this one leaving an impression on me. I saw this one at Walmart the other day and I just about got it, and I'm glad that I held off because I got it at a much better deal at the used bookstore, and it's called Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Merer. This is about Evie Sage, and she's employed by a villain. This doesn't sound like something I would like, unfortunately. So this may go on Pango, or I may take it to turn in for other book credit at another used bookstore. So yeah, the next one I got, I absolutely, if it's a book about books, I want it. If it's about a bookshop, it's about a library, if it's about fill in the blank, I wanna know. It's called The Bookshop of Yesterdays by Amy Myerson, and this essentially follows a character who inherits a bookstore after her uncle passes away, called Prospero Books. There is a scavenger hunt. Her uncle has hidden some of these clues inside of novels on the store's shelves in locked drawers of his apartment upstairs, and the name of the store itself. Sounds good. This is my favorite find of the day. Also, it was $1.50. Isaac Asimov, is that how you pronounce his name? Asimov, Foundation of the Earth. I love this cover so much. It is so beautiful. I also love the size of this book too. I feel like it's kind of rare to have a book. This one was printed in '86, I think. It is very rare, I feel like, to have an older book be like, you know, see if I can find one. I don't really like these tiny little copies. I like to be able to open it and it kind of flops open. This is the size difference. But anyways, if I'm honest with you, I don't know what this is about. So it's science fiction. And I read about it the other day. It won a Hugo Award. It's a part of the Foundation trilogy. That's how I know. It sounds cool. Next, this is my library haul. I've seen an author circulating a lot, and I got Colleen Coble's View from Rain Shadow Bay. This is a Lavender Tides novel. I did not read what this was about. There's a benefit in being surprised, but we'll learn what it's about together. How about that? Oh, there's nothing there to tell me what it's about, so we're going into this blind. This one is another one that I picked up. Sometimes at the library I like to get multiple books, even though I know like I may not finish them all. It's good to just get multiple ones because you may get one and you may not like it, and then you're like kind of stuck with it. And so I like to get multiple books and sort of test them out and see which one kind of grabs my attention the most. I got Fragile Designs by Colleen Coble. It does have a blurb on it. Since her police officer husband Eric's mysterious murder, Carly Harris has been struggling to support herself and her infant son. Her career as an antique dealer isn't sustainable, nor is her dream of becoming a novelist. So when her grandmother proposes, she and her two sisters restore the family's large Beaufort home and turn it into a bed and breakfast. She immediately gets to work clearing out the house. In the process, she uncovers a family secret that Eric kept hidden. Okay. the last book that I got for myself at the library. I finished the first book in a series of unfortunate events a few days ago and read it in one sitting. And so this one is about the same length, so I'm hoping to do the same thing. It took me like an hour and a half, I think, to do that. So I'm hoping to do the same thing. But this is the Reptile Room. This is book 2 in the series. I think there are 13 books. Then for my kids, I got Poppleton Every Day. I got Farmer Brown Shears His Sheep by Terry Sloat. Davy Crockett Saves the World by Rosalind Schnanzer. I'm from Tennessee. There is literally a Davy Crockett museum that I grew up near. That's probably like 15 minutes from where I grew up. So I'm sure my boys would enjoy this. That's it, y'all. Let me know if you have heard of any of them, if you've read any of them, by any of these authors, if you like them. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.